Hi, this is Zach with the U.S. Men's National Team Project, and we are so excited. Today is the day where the U.S. plays Wales in a friendly overseas, and we have got so many things to be excited for. Uh, there are 10 players that will be capped for the first time if they get into the game. We are extremely young. We have a couple veterans, but there's a lot of it buzz in the community. There's a lot of excitement about what can be with this team moving forward. And today is our first preview with Berhalter's new tactics, and hopefully we see some aggressive play. Uh, there's really three things that I'm looking for today from the game. It's been a long time since I've really seen a full team on the U.S. side have a burning desire to win. I'm hoping that this more aggressive tactics will lead to an energy that's contagious, where there's real belief that there's a possibility for wins, a possibility for goals, and a confidence in the defense. I think that's the really important part with a high aggressive attack that implies a high trust in the defense. So looking at Brooks, looking at Miazga, Robinson, and Dest, and others that may be in that mix in the back four, we want to see that come to fruition. The second piece is we want to see who's going to be a leader. Obviously, Pulisic was sent home due to injury, but he was there in spirit yesterday and to show leadership to the team because he's defaulted to an automatic veteran. We do have Tim Ream on the team, who is literally a player coach in Berhalter's mind. But who's going to step up? Obviously, we have Gio Reyna, a ton of buzz around him. It can his play just naturally put him into that leadership role, or is that going to come from somewhere else? And I also want to see what's going on with Musa, who's still in the mix for a couple different national teams. But I'm really excited to see him play. I hope he does get in and does start. But it's going to be very exciting to see who's going to step up today. And the last piece, again, part of this project is the soccer card performance. Is there going to be a correlation to who plays well today and their soccer card prices moving up or down? Is this a all boats rise with the tide? If the team plays really well, do all U.S. men national team cards go up? I'm very curious. It's been a long time since we've seen it on a national scale. What is going to happen to the card prices? I have seen a little bit of an uptick in the Reynas, which have really not gone down at all, even in this lull. But very curious to see what happens to the card market, as well as what's interesting with our squad is that there aren't cards for a lot of these players yet. So I'm also looking towards some of the card manufacturers to see if they're going to be looking at these next friendlies to start looking at pictures to put on cards, to put on card stock, to put in new sets that are coming up the next year. We're saving some money for those, with the assumption that they will come soon, but very, very curious to see what happens. Bottom line, that that first thing, we need to see a burning desire to win. We need a win. A tie would be okay, but we want to start seeing some buzz. We want to start seeing some excitement, especially for some of those players that are still dual nationals that may decide to not play with the U.S. at some point. So this is all a momentum play. This is all excitement, and we'll be watching closely today, and I hope you will too. So let's go do it. I believe we will win.